You know, I went to make coffee. Coffee is very important today because I'm tired. How are we all? Did we all have a good New Year's Eve? Did we all drink too much, eat too much, sleep too much? Can't believe I'm 15 minutes late. It's just shocking. There we go. Move that, move that, move that. And we are sorted. Just about. That's a bit of an issue. Oh dear. Having issues with people joining VC for some reason. Permissions. I don't know what to do. Right, let's see if that works. Oh. Just close Discord. You're a wizard, Harry. Hello.
Oh,
Hello.
Yuri. I can go on MP voice now as well. It was just like padlocked earlier.
Yeah. Don't know what was happening there. Weirdness.
Wasn't because you're like listening to Spotify or something.
Nah, I shouldn't have been. It's non-copyrighted stuff I'm listening to. Hello! To you, hello! Nobody else joined. No.
Peace for my ears.
Yeah. Right, it's drilling today. Need
Oh.
to finish the drilling off. So, find the tractor, any tractor. And
Got her big tractor.
I have hair tractor with no seed in it.
Not ideal.
No. So we'll have to go and fill it up with some seed.
Yeah.
It's full of fertiliser, it's just got nap or seed in it.
Yeah, this has got a wee bit of feed and a wee bit of feed, wee bit of seed and some fertiliser. Ah.
I think I had them set to buy seed, that's why. I'm the hired worker.
Or planting. Sorry, what was on?
Yeah.
No.
Well, I've got a corn drill, so I'm drilling corn.
Right, I'm gonna go and put something in field 12. Possibly not barley, we seem to have a lot of that. might have got slightly carried away the last day.
Yeah, just put whatever. Could also do potatoes in field 12.
Could actually, that's a thought.
You're going to want money, aren't you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. It's amazing, I get paid on Fridays. The rest of the time I've got to work for nothing.
There you go.
Ah, cheers.
It's the only payday you get.
That's alright. I fedded your cows and everything.
Hang on. Much appreciated.
Ah, no worries. So you made any New Year's resolutions?
Yeah, my New Year's resolution is not to make any New Year's resolutions.
Fair enough.
It's about
Not
the
to
only
buy
one I
any
don't
more
break.
vents.
I'm making that.
Yeah, thought you might say that.
Me not buying fence is like me not eating. Ain't gonna happen.
Fair.
I love my food and my food loves me.
Yeah. Oh, I can finally feel my fingers again.
They've warmed up a bit, have they?
A little bit. It was quite cold earlier. It was fine until I decided to climb up a mountainside and fell on my face.
Well, that's what happens when you fall on your face. Why is there a human god really?
It was a wee bit icy, you know. Note to yourself, don't go hill climbing when it's covered in snow.
No. That's a bit silly, shall we say.
Yeah. But it was fun. It's good for doing donuts and quad.
If you say so.
Probably another thing you shouldn't be doing.
No.
A stream's going to have to come with health and a disclaimer. Don't try it, don't attempt any of this at home.
If you do attempt it, don't blame me.
Yeah. If anybody out there's listening, call injury lawyers for you.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
I was going to say call Digby Brown, but I don't imagine you'll know who they are.
probably not. Bum 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 ba bum ba bum bum bum. Well, as far as Ben and Jacob ain't on, yeah. Or are they on Frontier?
They were still on Frontier. Or at least Jacob was.
After the debate.
Yeah. I come on here to give my ears a rest.
Yeah.
They're still discussing the same thing.
We're still going round and round in circles, are we?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yay! I'll have a look, see if it's in VC when we finish 3 and I'll debate whether or not I go to bed.
That bad.
Yeah.
Now, is this field cultivated? I think it is.
Field 9 should... Field 9's already been started drilling.
Oh, that's field 9. Never mind, I can't count. Did you say your nephew was coming on to join us?
He tried to, but me being me, I didn't give him the right mods.
Is there not a pin with them?
Yeah, there's a... Oh, what am I going... Well, there is a Dropbox full of them, but he's having to download them and he's got slow internet.
What's it called? Shamrock or Nathan?
Nathan. He'll probably be on next week.
Aye. Oh well.
Ow! That hurt. I've got a hard bit on my chair. Just elbowed it. And it hurt. There we go.
Would do.
Right, let's take these two down to field. What field are you going to?
Field shop.
Field
To
shop.
get a potato planter.
Yeah, you're going to do budge, ain't you?
Yeah.
Right, there's got to be it. Why is... Yeah, right, okay. I'm just going to leave that there.
Shamrock joins the server. Somebody talked about spuds.
Go away, you silly challenger. Let me get in front.
I've got a feeling the big potato planter's like 6 metres, isn't it?
Yeah. There's no humongous spud planter. I'm being forced off the road here by follow me.
Ouch. I'm gonna miss my GPS for this.
Just put it on, get in a straight line and put on worker. Instant
Actually,
GPS.
that's not a bad shout. What's it under?
What's what under?
Potato planters under sewing
Seeders.
machine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because in 19 it's under something different. It's under potato technology. For some reason. Don't ask me. I'm not Giants, I don't know.
No.
Don't ask Giants, because they're Giants and they don't know.
Don't ask Giants because they're Giants and they won't fix.
But if you put 3D tracks on that, I hear that's recommended.
Have I really just driven in? Wrong field. Back out the field we go. It's going to be one of them nights tonight.
Yeah, probably. One of those weeks.
Yeah. One of them months, one of them years. One of them decades, one of them millenniums, or centuries, yeah. I know what I mean.
I don't even know what I mean anymore.
Yay, we made it to the field I wanted. Now, what was I going to plant in this field? I can't remember. 95% sure I was going to plant corn in here. Let's have a look and see what I put in 16 and 17. That corn? Oh, yeah, that's corn. So I feel 15 was corn. Bye bye, Mr. Tractor. I'll be serial. I filled this seed drill. No, I didn't. It's empty. Well, at least that one's got a head start. See, I knew it was going to go peaked on. I thought I had a full seed drill and it's empty.
Yeah, I've just finished doing forage harvesting myself on Bessie. It was a bit not entertaining.
Yeah.
I don't need a shitload more seeds.
Why have you got containers of...
Because you need liquid fertiliser for the potato planter. It says it takes 9,000, so I thought that must be, you know, roughly 5,000 and 4,000, but it's not. It's complicated, don't ask.
Yeah, it's maths.
Quite maths, and that can tell me that it's a lot.
Let's move these out of the way. We need to move that seed drill as well. Pressing the brake pedal thinking, why am I going backwards? It's because I'm using gearbox.
Like you said, one of those days.
Yep. I frequently do that though.
I'm sure I bought 3 seed bags.
You
There
did.
appear to. Right, where's the other one?
In my drill.
I want it back.
I'm afraid you can't have it back. It's mine now.
Possession's 9/10 of the law, and I've got it, so.
Yeah. To be fair, it was only 999 litres of seed, not 1,000, so you got a short change.
Alright. Alright. Well, you need to take it up and see that's your money.
Yeah. I'll move that other IBC out of the way as well.
I only need another bag of seeds.
Excuse me, coming through. I did say coming through.
I hit the wrong pedal.
Uh-huh.
It was a genuine accident,
Uh-huh.
and I am very sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Quite looking forward to Chellington for 19 now.
Hopefully not much longer. Because it's past PC testing, I believe. If that's what Oxy has said.
Is this public knowledge or
Yeah.
not?
Yeah,
Alright.
public knowledge. If it wasn't Puggly Morris, I wouldn't say.
Alright. I written off your streaming.
Yeah.
I forget this.
No, he posted on his Facebook page and in his Discord.
No. I'm not in his Discord. I can't keep up in there. There's a million Muppets a minute in there.
To be fair, it's calmed down a fair amount, so...
Yeah. Certainly when it was first launched, it was a million Muppets a minute.
Yeah.
I may rejoin.
There's Benjamin.
Where's Benjamin?
Good evening, Wayne. You finished bending his Sam's ear yet?
Where's that?
Wayne. He's watching my stream.
Oh, good.
Benjamin.
Hello.
Hello. Find yourself a seed drill.
Yep.
Even Ian's watching my stream. Crikey. And Jacob. They must have got bored. Jacob shouldn't be watching, Jacob should be here. He should be working hard.
They working one on the two.
Well, yeah. Oh Christ, we've still got a load of hay to break up and collect.
Do we?
Yeah.
I'll put the hay bob on the back of the quad track.
Yeah, go for it. Awfully quiet tonight. There's no Jacob, no Isaac. There is a Ben.
Try not to sound so disappointed, you might scare the Ben off.
Yeah, but it's normally, you know, Pinky and the Brain who are arguing with each other.
Can I say it, or is that not PG for stream?
Well, it depends what it is.
The thing.
Oh, you mean Jacob's new trademark?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is Jacob's new trademark?
You don't know what Jacob's new trademark is?
No.
It's F off Ben is what his trademark
Oh
is.
right, yeah. I know that.
Was it F off Ben or was it Ben F off? I can't remember now.
It was
F off Ben.
It was, yeah.
The man himself is here now, I can confirm.
Should get Ian and Wayne to join.
I'll be joining in a minute. Now we've finished our conversation.
Wait to start talking.
Ooh,
But there's some driving.
I haven't Ian in my Discord.
You do.
Let's quickly just jump in there and increase Ian's volume.
Well, don't increase my volume.
Oh no, I don't need to, it's already at full.
I hate being so loud on your stream.
Evening all.
You're not as loud as that.
I'm not loud at all, I talk really quietly.
Let's just...
And I'm the Pope.
Oh God, he's in here. I'm going.
See, I'm always
Yeah, I know where
loud
it's
when I'm putting your stream.
Didn't realise you had foreigners in here, Crumb.
Which one?
The Scottish fellas up there. Look.
I've got a shamrock in here and all.
Hey, oh, blimey, not another one. Oh Christ, place is
Don't tell them about the spuds.
Yeah, you better hide your caravan, Crumb. That'll be gone in a minute.
If you
Someone
look in,
driving around his field, he's nicking your crops.
if you look in the
That's
pinned
shamrock.
messages on FSMP channel, you should be able
But there
to
are Foxy, really.
get. Evening, Neil.
Alright, just boot up my game.
Evening,
I'll
Emma.
I'll see. Shamrock's telling lies.
So,
But he's got his name on here as I Love Fence.
No, it was changed to that. And then he was unable to change his name.
Oh, you've blocked it.
Yep.
He's magically lost his permission.
Because I changed it and then he kept changing it. And Ben, why have you brought that big drill here when I'm drilling corn?
Yeah, I've just noticed that. Going to another field.
that's
Go
kind
find
of
your
a
own
new
field.
thing now.
I better make sure I'm actually, yeah, we're both drilling corn.
Is there-
That's right.
Some different password tonight that I've missed somewhere.
Fail.
Oh yeah, I did read that.
Wait, it's a shame you're not moderator, isn't it?
Yeah.
Change your nickname.
Yeah, but I do like Fence, so it doesn't bother me. Damn, I'm kind of backfired on you, really. The whole people saying things about Fence is just to one crumble up because he enjoys the banter. Like Nathan, you know, he loves Fence more than me and Crumble probably.
Well, Nathan gets the driver fence, so yeah.
You've fixed that one. That's
Oh
it.
yeah, that's much nicer.
It doesn't bother me.
Wayne, have you seen your new name?
Yes, it
Oh,
still
yeah.
doesn't bother me.
Does it not?
Nah, it's only us lot what can see it, so I'm safe.
Well, everybody in my Discord can see it, but yeah.
Yeah, but I'm only in here for your streaming, so I can't be doing that numbers game, that bingy dingy 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 on the notifications and have me jumping out the window in about 4 seconds.
You can just mute the channel.
I know, I mute everybody's Discords, including my own.
Yeah.
And then I'll go in there and I'm like, oh, when did they say that? And I was like, oh yeah, I've got everything turned off. I just can't win.
That's the same Discord we were talking about. You go in there and sweep up the cobweb.
Yeah, pretty much.
I didn't. Yeah, I'm just saying.
So it's nice chilled out Friday night for the 1st of January, just
Sitting in my quad back.
Who's been looking at my wish list to see that I love Catherine Zeta-Jones?
weren't me.
You know, I mean, no one will say no to that.
Because we will correct you. Because you're not always correct.
So they're Wayne, you're not always correct.
Is it a capital B, Crumble? Because I've just put it in without one.
Yeah.
Oh, probably, yeah.
Because you did write it in your chat there's a crap.
Oh, well.
What,
There's
what
two
is a
versions of
graphical
it.
letter?
Yeah, Crapital.
Yeah, I'm not always correct, but then men never are when women are involved.
The evening, Dusty.
I need to sort about finishing my dinner, really.
Ian, do you follow my channel?
He's in there right now.
He does now.
Oh, I do follow your channel, yeah.
Yeah, he's in there now.
Oh,
He's lurking in the undergrowth.
I just generally like open this stream, I'll watch for a bit and then just disappear and do something else. No
Why not
offense.
boring, am I?
No, it's just, you know how I get a bit sidetracked.
True.
Yeah, he's fixing your MAN for you right now.
I was going to say, speaking of sidetrack, how's the MAN going? Adam can't talk, he's still got them MFs to finish.
Yep. And the JCB for Shamrock.
And the
Finished
JCB.
one, Emma.
Well, get the others
Oh.
finished.
Yeah, but in all fairness, Adam, you did finish that one about 5 months ago.
I see my tractor's been left in a funny position again.
Where's that?
Who do you
Comedy
think?
Club.
What you're talking about?
It's been left at the Comedy Club.
No. We have simple reset. so that gets abused.
I just drove off the building and landed it first try.
Bit like Adam's friends.
Doesn't normally happen. So what's the plan tonight? Are we seeing?
Yeah, they changed it.
Yeah,
Sham.
just drill.
Alright, I'll just go get a drill then. Have we got any at the... Have we got many at the yard? I'll have to have a look at that.
I'm just glad they did change my name to Massey Ferguson, lover, because I absolutely can't stand them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All class.
I smell some bull feces there.
Oh, have you got your cow farm up and running?
Yeah.
Cool.
We could just change it to Molly was the worst tractor ever.
Yeah, but then you'd all be lying because I've watched the streams. You're all like, "Where's Molly?" every time a Grumble used to stream. Just so you'd have to come to me farm, so you can't lie.
Why is
Molly
Molly on
is-
fire?
Molly is an institution now. She ain't far off of being made a Damien. I reckon she'll be on the New Year's Honours list next year.
And you're going to drive that into Buckingham Palace.
I would actually.
Yeah,
Let's face it, if someone said
Buckingham
drive a tractor into Buckingham Palace, you wouldn't say no.
I get to reverse over the old bat to make sure I did the job properly.
Yeah, but you'd have to be careful of Charlie with up his ears. He'd just bounce off him. They steal stuff, at Buckingham Palace. The staff, they're thieving Herberts. There's my dad's done the sweat like the grounds and that there a few times, and obviously it's like massive security conscious. And like his fingerprints have near enough worn away after 20 years of driving road sweepers, all the dirt and the grit. So it takes him 2 hours to scan his fingers in. But for years he's had this tiny little blue screwdriver, right, and it's literally perfect for everything. And they took it on for him once when he went in there and said, "Oh, we'll give it back when you leave," and they never give it back to him. But the thing is, see, that thing started anything. Didn't matter if you don't have to worry about keys with it, you had that little blue screwdriver. Perfect for that. But yeah, it broke his heart. He'd had that about 15 years, that little screwdriver. It was like his mate. Yeah, so there's some security guard somewhere walking around with that.
Oh, but
Thieving Herberts. Probably trying to lick the Queen's roller with it.
Does anyone need any particular help in a particular field?
Crumble does, because he'll probably crash into a tree in a minute and get stuck, and then everyone will have to go and help him, so...
well, there's me and a worker in field 15, so would
Is
have been
Colin
caught.
doing potatoes?
Yeah, it's Colin doing
Oh.
potatoes.
I'll go and join him in doing that, seeing as that's painfully slow.
That's a big old field, though, isn't it?
Is Shamrock not here?
Yeah, he's in chat.
Colin's
Shamrock
doing
would dri-
potatoes.
Drilling potatoes if you want to join.
Potato!
Can I have some money, please?
No.
No.
No,
Okay.
you got...
Oh.
Crumble's got plenty of money.
Can I have a potato seeder and some seed pallets, please?
No, you can have some
No.
money instead. Just get it yourself.
There we go. That's how we sort that one.
You got them round the wrong way, and all. Ben's supposed to be Pinky. Jacob's supposed to be the brain.
I told him that.
I thought it was the other way around.
No, the brain is the clever
No,
one.
yeah.
Ben has the clever one.
Yeah, the little skinny tall one is Pinky,
Yeah.
and then the little dimpy one is the
This
brain.
brain. Yeah, I know. I asked them which way round they wanted to be,
That actually
and they
works,
said,
kinda, yeah, that works.
That was intentional.
"What? Because Jacob's short and you're
I'm
lanky."
not. I'm 6 foot, but compared to Ben, who's like 6'7", I do look
Oh my god.
Yeah,
You've been sleeping in a grow bag or something. I'm 5 foot. Christ.
Classic.
I mean, I would take short and clever here in this debate, personally. You don't want to be tall and thick.
Did you just say what I thought you said?
I think so.
Hold on, what?
I think he made a reference to Captain Pugwash, Master Bates. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah,
yeah,
sure I did.
but I'm not sure whether it's the fact that Crumble's cracked my brain over this last year, and I'm hearing things that aren't said, or whether he did actually say it.
Oh, I said nothing of the kind.
Probably said it.
Hold on, let's watch the stream.
He did say it. He did say it. Even Ian admitted it. He don't even listen to anybody.
I won't listen at all. I'm just saying.
He especially doesn't listen to me and Crumble because we're always after something.
I was too busy modifying my lounge chat.
Oh,
yeah.
You're messing
Lounge
around in your
message.
Discord, are you?
Oh yeah, I posted the link to my
My
Challenge edit.
unfinished edit.
Ah.
yeah.
I won't be playing it purely and simply. I'm saving myself. I want to be a Chellington virgin when it comes out for 19.
Oh, have you never played that Chellington map at all?
I've driven round it, and that's as far as it's gone.
I want to get Ian's
downloaded-
version.
Yeah, I downloaded 5 maps when I wanted to play it, and then I sort of drove round them all, and I went on the one that I like the look of the most. And
Like I say,
yeah,
I'm pretty sure my version works. It's just not finished.
so I've not technically farmed on Chellington yet, so I'm holding myself back.
So you need to get it finished, you get it seasons ready, and then I
What
can.
was it?
Oh no, I just stated in the lounge chat is like if anyone would like to finish it and then link me back, it'll be fine.
Yeah, but you know I can't
Not
map
anymore.
save my
Someone
life.
do it.
I know Stu likes the map, so he might be curious and fingers crossed.
Yeah, but it'll take Stu forever to add all the detail in.
I'm not
So
100%
you want to have a finished Chellington edit, you don't want to do it yourself.
Who,
yeah,
me?
I'm pretty
I
sure
mean,
it's season compatible. Pretty sure.
Yeah, but he hasn't got time to finish it. He's doing Grumble's MAN. Don't distract him.
Oh, Wayne, go away. Oh man, yeah.
Is it done yet? How about
Have
now?
you think-
Now?
He's fixed the milk thingy, Grumble, by the way.
Oh, can we actually load them trailers with milk now, can we?
Yeah, well, I added the empty script to it as well, so you can easily switch between the two
Yeah, see, it's all good.
to make up for not doing the man truck.
I can't wait till my pigs get shot and I
What's
try
wrong
and
with the
milk
milk thing in the end?
The man truck? I don't know what's wrong with the man
The
truck.
milk trailer.
Oh, the milk trailer, it didn't fill with milk.
Yeah.
I know that.
So it's basically just a trailer at this stage.
Oh, what was the issue? I don't really know. I changed a load of things and
It broke it.
so it just started working. So
It's basically the male principle, isn't it? Just hit and hope, and it works most of the time. That's the weird thing. Women don't get that. It does. Things just work when you just hope for the best. And they're like, oh, you know, you're not sensible. It's like you don't need to be. It's just it's a concept that works. You know, even Stephen Hawking was baffled by it. You know, so you want about black holes, but no one knows about that. It's just something. It's a natural ability. We're all born with it. Field 15 drill. What are you drilling in 15?
Corn.
Oh, you're doing a big maize harvest.
Yeah.
on the upside, on my edit, this field's not as big.
No, that is true. Your edit is really nice.
Have you seen how many fields are on the bigger giant
Is it
version?
raining outside?
It would have been
Oh,
nice
right.
if I'd have finished it.
112, I think he's got on them.
I was going to say like 100 million.
He's got loads.
And none of them are very small from what I can see.
No, he has. He's got a mixed bag. It's like the Western Shore. There's something that suits everybody's needs, which is what I like.
The thing is, it's like now. It's like I feel like I pretty much have no time to do it.
Shocking.
But I don't feel it would take me as long as it did before to finish it.
Because you
If
know
that
more
makes
now.
sense. Yeah, a lot
Yeah.
more.
See, I mean, if I said, yeah, I'll try and finish it, blah, blah, blah. A, I don't think I'd do what you've already done. I couldn't do it justice. And B, it'd take me forever and a day to do it. So,
Well, let's face it, if you could finish it, Crumple, that'd be something, you know?
yeah, but it wouldn't look anywhere near as good as what you've
It wouldn't
got
matter.
it.
Yeah,
it
but
would
you could,
matter.
you could kind of cheat anyway with the season stuff. You just use Sam's starter map. The season.
I'm pretty sure it's already got seasons in it.
And you'd be able to grow oats as well. Then.
I was going to say sugar cane.
Like I say, you're talking, I don't know, it must have been, but it was probably 2017 that I did that.
Only 4 years ago.
I'll take it. Gordon's just pluff.
It was pretty much when the game at like 17 first came out.
Yeah. This
So-
and Colebrook were the first two maps, weren't
It
they?
would have been 2017 because 2017
Not
came
so
out in
far.
October 2016, didn't it?
Yeah.
He did indeed.
Well, these not like Challenging Cobra not released pretty much as the game was released.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
but now
seven-
the ones they got assistance with, weren't it?
I think so.
Well,
think
supposed to have had assistance.
My version is is the original. It's not the version 2 of Chellington though, because Oxy did the version 2 of Chellington, which kind of added what 17 added.
Yeah, this is V2. Well, we've got the forest and the sawmill.
Yeah.
For some bizarre reason, if you plant grass in field 10, you get an American flag.
Eh?
It's got the default grass.
Also, as I was not uploaded to Mod Hub, it's like I used the pallets like what do you call it?
Putting stuff on?
No, the sawmill.
Oh.
The
But
sawmill.
it's the what do you call it? The factory script one.
Oh, right, yeah.
So you get the pallets and you have to sell the pallets.
Cool. Yeah, see, we've got that on the Western Shore, some extra money earner. How much wood do you get out of a pig?
It's
There's a
another
sawmill.
thing.
We do have a sawmill.
Yeah, we do have a
How
sawmill.
much Viagra you feed it?
But then we need to find out if we're allowed to do forestry or not, or if we can plant our own.
No, well, every time we ask Sam, we get told we're not allowed to cut any trees down.
Well, I did ask if we could plant our own, and he said no.
Yeah, I know. It's literally forestry for us, and they're pretty much just
The
this
problem is
a
with
non-stop.
trees is they're a bit hit and miss when it comes to a deadie. In our experience.
Yeah, you do have issues.
I'm not saying we'll never do trees.
See, the best way to do it is with the poplars, which are not too bad with that. We just need to get it so that we can get it growing in a full season. Because I think it.
Do they
takes
actually?
longer.
Do they make much money though?
It's not too bad.
Financially viable.
I mean, don't forget you can plant a lot more of those than you can trees without. all
I
the
suppose
lagging.
if you've got a forage harvester, it's
Yeah.
viable.
Yeah.
Because it's something extra to do, isn't it, with your forage
That's
harvester? It's
true.
not just sitting there.
Yeah.
Was
That's
it
a
not
good point.
3 seasons or something to grow them?
No, you can. It can be edited. It's
If you Ian.
sorted.
We're talking default, Wayne. Come on.
It's,
Do they really take 3 seasons?
They do in some.
Yeah, they take ages.
Yeah, the
It's,
Oh,
I think
you mean
it's,
3 seasons, not like 3 years.
No, what it is default they grow 3, but in seasons they won't. They die at the end of each season, so you'd have to replant them. There's no regrowth on them.
I thought it did take like 3 years or something.
I think it.
Not trees, actually,
It's the
maybe now that I think about
it's
it.
trees that take 3 years.
In reality, they do take a while to grow.
Yeah, but it's the trees, but you can edit that so they grow in one as well. I did on mine.
Everything can be edited.
If you Ian.
Yeah, I changed it on mine so I'd have stuff to do over winter. I'd basically plant them and then chop them down, so I'd have stuff to do.
I feel the trees taking a while to grow kind of makes sense.
Yeah, it does, but it's just like I say, I did it 'cause I wanted stuff to do in the winter months.
However, I could see why it would seem a bit long on our server.
Yeah, we're on like 21 days per season.
We're on 42 days per season.
Yeah,
Right.
it's times 2 though, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's
no, it's just-
hard.
Last time on the server, I planted some trees in 99 and 95, and I never got to cut them down.
You're a bit disappointed.
Yeah, but you could have cut them down. You could have said they were bonsai trees and sold them at the store.
I couldn't cut them down because it wouldn't let me.
Yeah.
Go back to 10.
There's bound to be a mod for that somewhere. Ian will fix it.
It's like Jimmy Savile. Jim will fix it.
Well, you could actually. You just edit it so that they're cuttable, but it's different growth state. So you could have miniature trees.
I wonder, see, money's going down so fast with 4 hired workers on the road.
Yeah, I've been watching that. It's going down like a bloody stopwatch. I thought there was something wrong with your game. I thought, what else has Crumble broken now so he can't help himself?
Because we've got bio-seed and fertiliser turned on.
I do hope you, if Colin's on there, you got him in a fence because they're his favourites.
I'm in a quad track because
Oh, by
that seemed appropriate.
By the way, I do like Kubota tractors. So, we've still gone pear-shaped with this naming business of yours, Adam.
I'm not doing it.
Oh God, who's changing names?
Somebody is, but apparently I love Zetas and Kubota. Well, I like Catherine Zeta-Jones, that works, and I like Kubotas. I think they're cool little tractors.
The only thing is, I can actually have a look in bot info.
Find something you don't like. and then we'll use that against you.
Oh no, it doesn't
Yeah,
tell
it's
me who
like
changed
I
it.
didn't think of that beforehand. I'll tell you what, I don't like dolly trailers. You can change my name to that because I can't stand the poxy things. Unless I've got a front hitch on my tratter. And I don't so much mind them. I can drive them with a front hitch, but yeah, if it's all on the rear, they can go and do one. They'll need burning.
I'm kind of on board with the whole dolly trailers are a bad thing.
You know, say if you've got a front link, you can manage them perfectly fine.
Yeah.
But with the rear, they take a lot of finesse, and yeah, I've got a life to live. I don't want to be spending an hour parking a trailer that would normally take me seconds.
Who's changing the nicknames? I know.
I know.
I love chewing loudly. No, that's Jacob.
That's Ben.
Jacob does that with whatever he was eating the other day when he was deafening us.
Who's that?
Sounded like a camel down my ear roll. Went them all for a camel toe, but that's a different story altogether.
TMI there, Wayne. Oh no, my mobile phone got flash.
Oh, I've had my name changed back.
Yeah, I changed it back for you.
Yeah, thank you.
I've just realised what else I can do on here.
What, farming?
Oh no.
When the words are crumbling.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
farming.
no, 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 no. What was that takeaway one you said last night that had me stitches? God, what was it? Cause we was on the server on Titanfall. It was all about getting free stuff with it. It was something like
Oh
the Switch or
yeah.
something.
It was like,
Oh, what was that?
God, it was
Oh, I remember
proper
that.
funny.
it's like, oh, was it like you get the Skittles or something with it?
Oh, yeah,
Buy some Switch free.
Yeah, what was it?
Oh, what was it? Some of these takeaways you get. Oh. Buy your food, get the runs free or something.
Yeah,
I can't
that was
remember.
it, yeah, because I said, buy one, get one free, and he said, yeah, buy your food, get the runs for free.
One get runs free, I think it was.
That's it, yeah, that's it.
Not that I've ever been to any of those kind of establishments, you understand.
Oh, of
Yeah,
course
well,
not.
you know, I mean, I often quite see you eating like massive salads and stuff with the healthy lifestyle that you do live. And you're always doing like your yoga and stuff. And I'm standing there being a barking tree and all the rest of it.
I had a salad last night, actually, for my tea, so...
Alright, well, what do you mean you had it for your tea? It's not a meal.
That's a meal.
It's not a meal.
That's a meal
No,
if you
it's
cover it
not.
in cheese and potatoes and...
No,
You
it's,
could make a salad. Yeah.
salad's only a meal if you have like quiche, chicken and everything with it. Otherwise, it's just a plate of weeds.
Well, some weeds.
You know what I mean? I don't know who thought
Beetroot, an
it
egg.
was acceptable to call tomatoes a fruit. It's minging.
But tomato is a fruit.
No, it's not. Fruit's nice. Tomatoes are disgusting. Horrible blooming things.
Oh, and what about passion fruit?
Never had it. As far as
Kiwi
I'm
fruit.
aware, anyway. Oh, kiwi. Yeah, I like kiwi. Although it does give you that, make your tongue go tingly for some weird reason.
There we
when,
go.
when you lick a 9-volt battery, it's got that similar sort of thing to it.
I have fixed it.
Well, why are you licking 9-volt batteries?
Who hasn't licked a 9-volt battery?
Yeah, Sparky.
Yeah.
I haven't.
What?
I have
What?
something called common sense.
Yeah.
Well, you're not going to die licking a 9-volt. I can't believe that you
grown
have
up in
never
a
licked
different
it.
time.
Yeah.
True.
We also used to get the electric igniters off of lighters and stick it on your finger and press it.
Or you get your mate's lighter and take the top off and turn the fuel up a
I
bit.
mean, you haven't lived if you haven't licked a 9-volt battery. It's hilarious.
Also,
I haven't lived if you haven't lit a 9-volt battery.
well, I'm
Yeah.
still alive and I haven't done that.
Yeah, but I'm still alive and I've done it countless times.
Yeah.
Just
Pile
like you
up
check to
in
make
the
sure it's
bin
still got
and
charge
shit
in
like
it.
that.
Although it might explain why I can never get my hair to lay down properly. Yeah, I always look like I've been dragged for a head backwards. So you could be something onto something. Yeah, I mean, these are things you have to do. It's hilariously fun.
When just casually explaining how he might be permanently damaged.
Well, if I haven't, then the entire 80s generations, because we've all more or less done it.
Yeah. Next
You
to be
literally
telling
stick
if you haven't done things like stick fireworks in public bins and stuff like that.
No, but that's just in Scotland that they do that.
Ah, yeah. Have you ever peed on an electric fence, Neo?
Yes. Yes. It's
Don't
quite
worry.
entertaining.
Yeah, don't worry about touching it, worry about peeing on it.
The worst of it is when you don't realise there's such a thing as electric fence, like I didn't at the age of 8. But we went to, there's like a local air ground here where they do like parachuting things, and me and Dad used to take us up there in the summer, like we'd all go up there and watch them jumping out and whatnot. And they had like the sheepy bit there, and I went, oh, let's go and have a look at the sheep. Grabbed hold of the wire, unbeknownst to me that it was an electric fence, and fucking down there killed myself. Although my dad didn't seem all that bothered about it because he was too busy on the floor pissing himself laughing.
Of course. Hanging the wind.
Yeah, you know, to say it was shocking is an understatement.
Danger. High voltage.
Yeah.
Well, low voltage, but
It might explain why I do have issues with my heart these days with all the electricity that I've had going through my body over the years. Yeah, every now and then it goes out of rhythm. Maybe I need to look at more 9-volt batteries to fix it.
Is that all a pacemaker is pretty much? They stick a 9-volt battery in you to keep you going.
More or less, yeah, pacemaker, yeah.
Life hack.
Yeah.
just cut your chest open and stick a 9-volt battery in.
Yeah, but if they're going to do it, I want it being done like Iron Man, so I have a lot of cavity in there with a light in there, it'd be cool.
No, you want a transparent cavity so you can plastic cover, transparent cover on it so you can see everything.
Yeah, oh no, blimey, be able to see your dinner going down.
Yeah. Well, no, just so you can see your heart pulse. You know.
Yeah, I haven't got a heart.
Buddy.
I've got a I've got a V8 engine ticked in mine. I went for the upgrade. Yeah, no, I mean honestly, I don't know what it is with this generation. All don't know how to enjoy themselves. This is trouble. She's all born in the era of having tablets and mobiles, so you haven't done half the fun that we have.
It's probably a good thing, and so did our lives countless times.
Yeah.
I've never heard of anyone dying nicking a 9-volt battery unless you've got serious heart problems. This is your own bloody fault.
Rope swings.
That's the first time you realise you have serious heart problems and you've got an issue.
Well, not really.
No serious heart issues are probably caused by
the other way, you could fix the issue, so you don't know, do you?
Something's got to kill you, so.
You know, and then living on the area you're living in, you get like the biggest, ugliest mofo you can find to play Knockdown Ginger. It's more fun as an adult playing Knockdown Ginger though, because you can chase the buggers in your car.
Oh, right. We were talking about that the other night. We used to have a wee lawn tractor and tried wheeling it up the steepest bit of the field we could find. Give my brother a lean off the back to get the wheels up there. You had to jump off kind of quickly when it went like near vertical, like nearly over backward. How we were never deaded, I don't know.
No, this is it. I don't honestly know half of our generation is still alive, to be honest.
The man with a rally tractor in the wee field in the front of the house.
Oh, we used to do this other thing and all on purpose passing out. That was a fun game. You literally stand against the wall and you get someone to push on your chest, right? And then you take massive deep breaths as fast as you can. And then as they release, you like black out for like 2 or 3 seconds.
Yeah, don't try that at home, folks.
You ever do that game at school where you would stand in the goal and everybody else would get the thing, get the ball to scalp off your ass?
Yeah, cool, didn't half hurt. The only one I never did, because I never had the short curlies for it, was standing on a swing and trying to get it to go round the bar as you're still standing on it. That weren't one for me.
Oh, I'll try that.
One of my mates did that and broke both his wrists.
Yeah, exactly. This is that's why I never bothered
Wait,
it.
say that again?
You stand on a swing and then get yourself going and get it to go over the bar whilst you're still standing on it.
Standing?
Yeah.
Yes. It was a thing back then, not so much these days, but yeah, back then, you know.
That's because the people these days are less exciting.
You know, I mean, like, see, like
That's exciting.
you lot got Facebook. That was our version of, you know, social interaction. Was seeing, you know, how long you could be in A&E for.
Seeing how fast you could get around the
how many bits of Lego you could fit up one nostril. Yeah, I remember going back to school after I broke my arm that Easter, There was like 7 of us with broken arms that we'd all broke over Easter. There's a girl, right? She fell off her bike and broke her arms. What'd she do? The day later, goes back on it, goes straight over the handlebars and breaks the other one. It's like, seriously? Lad, he fell off the monkey bars at the local park, broke his arms at the same time.
I was gonna say, I do remember a time when everyone used to like break bones.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, there's always someone with their arm in a sling or their leg. The worst one was that lad who broke his leg really badly. And he had that cage on his leg where they put the pins right through the bones.
yeah.
Oh, it's horrible. Like, he showed us and you can see where the pressure was where he's pushing through the skin. Oh. It was like the most times when they took it up, I was like, nah, I'd rather lose a leg. Yeah, stop that for a game of chestnuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, they look mightily painful, that did.
We had went down to high school. So I had a big car park at the time for when I was learning to ride my bike. And that was going really well until I landed in one of the drains with the wee grid covers.
Oh.
Wheel straight down, me straight over the handlebar, right upside down.
Yes. Yeah, you just, it's all about the living, isn't it?
Yeah. How I'm not dead, I have no idea.
You see, this is what I say. See, parents these days, they wrap their kids in too much cotton wool. They ain't living.
My old man got his like axes and bush saws and that for Christmas one year, and then goes, "I go and cut trees down."
No, I remember really badly electrocuting myself with my dad's glue gun. It's because it didn't have a plug on it, so I put one on it and plugged in extensionally before I put the top of the plug back on it. As I pressed down on it, it travelled through me. But then, because my dad didn't know I had his glue gun, we was going out that Sunday afternoon, and I was sitting in the front room, my hand on fire, this massive blister appeared, and it went to an hour later when my mum realised there was finally something wrong and I had to admit to what I'd done, and then I got slapped arse off my dad for his glue gun. The thing is, those days, you was terrified of your dad finding out you was up to mischief.
Yep.
Because you knew it was going to be bloody, regardless of whether you'd hurt yourself or not, you knew you was going to get hurt again.
Yes.
It was always deserved, Like when I was having an argument with my mum when I was about 11, and I called her an evil witch. Unbeknownst to me, my dad was coming down the stairs as I was walking up backwards saying this to my mum, and all of a sudden I get clogged straight in the back of the head.
To this day, I'm 36 and I still don't swear in front of my parents.
No, I mean, I do, but there's words like my mum literally can't stand the C word and she will kick you in the plums. It's,
My parents.
I've never sworn at my parents. That's one thing I can say, I've never sworn at them.
Well, I've told my old man to
Do
F
one.
off once. And
Yeah.
never again.
I just think it's something you just don't do as your parents, you just don't swear at them.
No.
It's just, at any age.
It's a respect thing though, ain't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean,
I do the considering what they've done for you.
Plus the fact you know damn well that, as I've said to people before, the most terrifying woman a bloke will ever have in his life is his mum. No matter how old you are, you're never too old to get a frying pan around the back of the head.
Christ, you'd argue with anybody apart from your mother.
Yeah, nothing terrifies you more than anything than your mum coming after you because you've done something.
And you know you're in trouble because they use your full name.
Yes. Yep. Yeah, or you see a slipper come off and you're like, this is going to sting.
Maybe that's why we weren't afraid of falling off of bikes.
Yeah, but this is it. This is the way we were brought up. And then you always had that bit of all begging your mum, like in the school holidays, if you'd have been little so-and-sos all day, and then it'd be waiting for gets in. And then you spend the rest of the day going, Mum, please don't tell him.
Yep.
Please.
Let's do it.
Please, Mum, please. I'll do it.
It's amazing as a father
Like a cup of
when
tea.
you're not even in the house. And then they used to tease you. Because he'd come in, and he'd be sitting there in his dinner, he'd be lifted from him, waiting for it. Then you'd hear her say certain words, I'm just going to tell him.
I can still remember getting a belt. Gone round to friends after school one day. Phoned my mum, told her, and she was fine with it. For some strange reason, my old man weren't, and when I got home, I got a whooping. Why?
Yes, it's,
I don't know. I can't remember. I just remember getting a belt.
he'd probably been buying Fendt tractors on his dad's credit card.
Probably.
That's what started off the craze of all these models he owns.
Oh, Christ.
Oh, I wish this
Speaking
blooming
of-
worker would do his job properly.
Speaking of mobile phones, the first one I had was my old man's hand-me-down. And I had a wee rallying game on it, I remember that.
My first mobile was a Motorola. Just when pay-as-you-go started, I was 17. And I bought it over the Nokia for the simple reason was that the battery in it, you could take out and put 4 AA batteries in it instead. So it was a pile of crap phone, although that's when we discovered text messaging was a thing, because up until then no one had never really used it. We was on holiday, load of us mates went, about 9 of us went, and me and my mate David was sitting there and we was like, what is this texting thing? And we sent something to each other, which then cost, I think it was about 50p of text then, because no one really used it, you know, it was an sort of heard of thing. We was like, oh, that's proper cool, you can talk to each other without having to be on the phone, you know, it's like a massive thing. You know?
You better fuck when you got home because you found the bill.
It's no, it's pay as you go. But he just didn't do it. Like, but then, see, he had the best deal because he was with Vodafone, and back then Vodafone only charged you 5p a text, where everyone else was charging 10. So there was no such thing as unlimited text back then. And if you sent a smiley, it'd cost you 30p. And that's not a smiley emoji. That was the actual text version of emojis. And picture messages was £1.50.
Yep.
When the camera phone started coming out. Because I remember my cousin had the phone I wanted, because I went up to the Nokia 5110 with Snake on it, and my cousin got a Sony Ericsson that was the first mobile with a built-in MP3 player, and how I wanted that phone so bad.
I'm pretty sure I'd want a Sony Ericsson. Got well chuffed with it.
Yeah, but they were
I used to
bonkers
want-
money. Because the Nokia 5110 was about 75 quid, the Sony Ericssons were about 140. Because that was the first phone as well to have the web browser and email on them on the Sony Ericssons.
Yeah.
It's that's when they made decent phones then, so they're just a pile of rubbish now. Sadly, so are Nokia. I mean, Christ, if you didn't have a Nokia back in those days, nobody talked to you. You was like ousted. You weren't allowed to be part of the social area.
I mean, today's generation will never know the hardship of having to press a key 4 times just to get one letter.
Yes. Oh, yes. Yeah, and then
My
we used
parents-
to sit there having the competitions where you'd have to shut your eyes, everyone had to hold their phones, and you'd say, right, you've got to type the sentence over looking at the buttons. Oh dear.
My parents still have those very old phones, so I think
Yeah.
they'll have to go.
My dad keeps them in a cupboard somewhere as well.
Yeah.
I could probably text just as fast at that point as I can now on my keyboard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But see, that was the good thing, because of Nokia back then, you charged up on a Monday and it's still full up like the following Sunday. It was marvellous. Ain't like now where you're checking it constantly throughout the day. Yeah.
Yeah, but it ain't like now as well that if you wanted to take pictures you had to take a camera with you. And then you had to take the film out the camera and send it away to get it developed.
It's like before the mobiles, we was all bloody desperately trying to get money, because the big thing that started coming in was the pager that you could get. And then you'd ring your mate up and then you'd have some like American accent voice computer crappy thing. You'd say the message and it'd come up on your pager, you know, and you thought you was proper cool when you was walking around with that.
I can remember. Carry on, man.
No, go on.
I can remember. Me and my sister bugged my parents for weeks to get us these Sony Ericsson flip phones.
Yep.
They had a detachable QWERTY keyboard on them.
Oh,
Tiny
man.
little thing that just plugged into the bottom of the phone, and we got well chuffed with these little QWERTY keyboards for texting.
Yeah, see, that sounds like a plan.
Yeah, had its own little plastic case to keep it safe and everything else.
Yeah, my first flip phone was a Philips. Tiny little thing. I still remember the advert for it on TV now. There's a woman in a bar or something, the phone rings because it had the dual screen. You had the little LCD screen on the front of it.
Yeah.
And then it'd start ringing, and then she'd pick her phone out of her handbag, look on the screen on the front, and it'd say like Mark, like it was ringing or whatever. And yeah, that was my first flip phone. Tiny little thing. It was proper cool. I think that's the only dual screen phone that's ever been out.
Slidey phone at one point.
Yeah, I think we all had one of those, the Nokia ones. It's,
It only worked for not very long.
but the
And
trouble
then the
is,
contacts wore out.
everybody had one of those, but the one everyone wanted was the one out the Matrix, but no one could afford to buy one.
Remember when Blackberries were a thing?
Yep.
Yeah, my dad had one of those for years.
Yep. That's where the first thingy joke came from, when phones started getting relayed to genders.
My Blackberry's frozen. Have you tried it on orange?
No, it was I think at the time then,
Classic.
because it's changed to iPhone now, but back then it was Nokia's a light menu and you have to press one button to get it going, whereas women a lot Blackberries you've got to piss about with all the buttons before you realise what the hell's going on.
Wanted a Blackberry because I could never afford one.
Yes, I think everyone did. See, everyone wanted one simply and purely because it had a mouse wheel on it.
Yeah.
At the time, that was like a feat of engineering.
Yep. And then after that, the next big thing with the Nokias was the one up from the 5110. Had the infrared on it, so you could play Snake 2 player and you could send weird crap through it. Like you literally had to stick the phone to phone to get it to bloody work. Though.
And you could do Bluetooth file transfers and that kind of shit.
Yeah, that was basically the start of it. Was the infrared, but yeah, it was. If any one of your mates had an infrared Nokia, they were like the king of the group just for that reason.
It's unbelievable. That's just changed days, eh?
Yes, this is the thing. See, like we've added it well. See, they don't understand that we went from landlines to where we are now. See, because they was born into the era where all that the gap in between had passed. You know, like dial-up internet, waiting like 5 minutes for your computer to get online.
Yep.
You know, and listening to it going.
Yep.
And all that
You
stuff.
just get connected, and then your mum says, "Oh, I've got to make a phone call."
Make a phone call, yeah, and you'd have to do it all again.
That was pretty much perfect there, Colin.
Yeah.
It's those. It's all changed now, and you know, having homework, we had to go to an actual physical library to look something up.
Yeah.
You go to borrow videos and it costs you money.
Yeah. You know, whereas now you walk around with a library in your pocket, it's ridiculous.
But there's something that, well, certainly in 20 years nobody will know what it is. As
The worst of it is it's
encyclopedia.
like stuff like mobiles, like with how they are now.
Wikipedia, right?
Sci-fi films were like that when we were kids. And the sci-fi film would always be set, you know, like 2077. You'd think, oh, you know, it'd be awesome to be alive when this stuff does happen. Never imagining it was only a matter of probably 5 or 6 years away from when you're actually watching it.
Crossbow, do you want to take it in any other fields?
Imagine voice
Nah, just that
recognition.
Yeah. It's you know.
So when I speak to my phone,
Yeah, which never worked, did it? Let's be honest. Lee Evans got that spot on with the voice thing for making calls. It never bloody worked. You're standing and you're going, Bob, 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 Bob.
ring Dave.
Barry, ring. You know, it's like it never sodded worked ever.
The one I love is the M2 Scottish blokes in the voice-activated elevator.
Yes.
That's still like that.
And then we went from that to tablets was the next big thing after that.
Yep.
Although the one thing I've always wanted, which I'm yet to still own, is a MacBook Air, just because how thin it is so cool. But they are proper pennies, unfortunately.
But 2K.
Well, you can get one. I think the cheapest one's about 900 quid or something stupid, but it's one of those sorts of things. If I had money just to blow, I would go and buy one in a heartbeat.
Oh yeah.
The same as the Apple Mac. The one I want's $2,500, but I would buy one in a heartbeat if I had the money. Not very good for gaming, but as an overall PC, they're freaking awesome. They are proper nice. It's yeah, I'll keep trying with the lottery. Not got there yet.
Little Spud Boys are finished then, have they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and then you had the other thing, didn't you, in the 90s? With Amstrad. When they brought out the telephone with the camera in it so you could do video calls on your phone.
Teletext used to be a thing as well, where you would get the teletext and the weather and that.
Yeah, you always had your mates looking up the cheap teletext holidays at like 11 o'clock at night.
That was pretty spooky, don't you?
I'm impressed. I want to see you do the same.
I couldn't do that the same without just crashing into you.
See, I used to like Channel 4 teletext. My granddad got me into a game and they're called Bamboozle, but it's like a quiz.
Yep.
I used to spend hours playing that. So, yeah, it's on a website now, I do believe, teletext.
I think we were just selling these doodads.
Oh, sorry to offend
Data planters.
your memories, but what is teletext again?
Teletext was a function on your TV. You pressed a button and it was like daily news and stuff like that in like really plain text format, like Microsoft DOS basically, but on your TV. You used to get a thing which everyone, you probably heard the gags with the teletext holidays. You would have like, all your big companies, that most of them have gone bust now, but they would do like last minute deals where you'd book it that night and then you'd have a day to pack your bags, take 2 weeks off work, and you'd literally go away, but you'd get an holiday for like 2 weeks in Spain for about 150 quid. It's yeah, what's his name's done a sketch on it, Peter Kay. It says you book it on the Thursday and you fuck off on the Friday.
And you used to have the look at with the weather and all that shit on it as well.
Yeah, all the football scores. My dad always used to have that on a Saturday afternoon because you'd get it updating like every 5 or 6 minutes. You'd be able to update the scores and the games you won't be able to watch. Then you had that on, didn't you, on a Saturday afternoon? Yep, you'd have your dad have the telly on the Saturday afternoon to get the pools results up. I always remember my old man doing the pools. We used to like doing a spot the ball competition. Yeah, I think the most the other one was about 30 quid. Then that weren't a bad bit of money back in the 90s. You know, it only cost you like £2.50 to play it. That's all gone now.
Yeah, I think we've got more than enough barley. 1,
More
2,
barley.
3, 4, 8,
I'm sowing some now.
6.
We're gonna make some whiskey.
What time does this place close?
You still need to get food, Wayne.
Yes. Looks like Chinese shuts at 10, so I'm going to have to run for it.
I'm going to get some food in a minute, I think that's one.
Well, there's nothing new with you there, Ben. You're always eating.
Wait, you better run quick. You
Yeah.
got less than 15 minutes.
As I said to the psychiatrist when he says mental health runs in your family, I said, no, it runs in my family.
Remember, they're going to hate you if you go in just before they close.
No, I don't do running because I ran the year before last and I fell over and then dislocated and fractured my shoulder, so I've decided that running isn't for me anymore. A brisk walk at best. But yes, right, I'll be back in a minute.
Yep, we'll time you.
Yep.
He might need Ian on his head to get there.
I'm doing good at driving tonight.
What are we doing? Are we doing cereal
Are
seed?
you taking note, Crumble?
There you go.
Somebody stole my drill.
You taking note of Colin doing good driving?
I've got to get my back right.
Know what it looks like.
I'm quite
gonna get a
surprised
slip
there's
to
been
eat
no
now.
messing about yet.
Oh look, what's that on the roof of the bar? It's my class.
Have you looked on the top of the cubicle shed yet?
Sorry?
Have you looked on the top of the cubicle shed yet?
I found the class and I found the challenger. Is there something else?
Oh, there's a loading shovel on the top of the cubicle shed.
Wait, which is the cubicle shed?
The one where the cows live. Sorry, I just call it a cubicle shed because that's
Yeah, no.
it doesn't actually have
Real
cubicles in it. Never mind.
Yeah, that's just what you call it. Oh, so
Turn of phrase.
Is it? I've been tabbed through everything, I can't.
There used to be a loading shovel on the roof. Or was it Challenger? I can't remember.
oh, it was the challenger on the roof.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh. That took poor Crumble ages to do.
I know.
Wait, did you not just simple reset it up then?
Yeah, but trying to get the angle right for it to get on the roof was a nightmare.
Wait, the challenger or the...
The Challenger. The
Yeah.
the class was
Oh
easy.
yeah, the challenger was the first thing I wanted to drive, so... So what one's going in where?
No.
Oh, we've basically got most stuff done, haven't we?
Yeah, we've got most of them done.
I didn't realise.
Then we just need to get them to grow. Should probably check to see if I've got plant growth on or not. No, I haven't.
That might help
Yeah.
in terms of crops. Although it will be a bit more balanced now, so all the crops will actually be ready at the same time.
Don't like missing bits.
Why is there a random New Holland Park in the middle of the yard?
Because it's a random New Holland park in the middle of the yard. I don't know.
Before the New Holland.
I don't know.
Someone with poor taste.
Weren't me. Don't take my slippers off. Can't feel my pedals through my feet.
I didn't know throttle response was so important in it.
Say again?
I didn't know throttle response was so important in FFS.
I'm fussy.
It's the longest I've spent in blending.
Ooh, what are you making in blend?
I am cutting up the John Boone 30 series so I can do my own variations of the bonnet.
Has anybody seen the thing Nathan put in the pictures in Frontier server?
I'm about to look.
That's
That's rough. That.
Oh,
Seems
God.
legit.
How many pings? 14 pings in there!
Yeah.
Oh my...
It's not actually them. There was some guy sort of trolling them in a... He was basically posting links for other discords.
Wait, you guys are allowed in there?
Proof. Oh my god. 16, 14. They're literally all kids.
7 pings in. Oh my god.
Why do they all like twisting themselves up so much? I don't understand.
101 new messages. God.
Well, Adam. To be fair, I get pretty annoyed with them as well.
I don't mind so much if there's a reason for it.
Now they're all changing their names to have UKMA moderator at the end.
Yeah.
It's not even that funny.
Trolls aren't exactly clever though, are they?
You'll not need to do that anymore, Crumble.
It's just petty.
It is.
He still wants me to message him.
Who?
UKMA. He messaged me earlier asking if I was available, but I haven't replied to him yet.
You could become available on stream.
I might stream it later. When I've finished my stream tonight, I might go on there.
Oh, but you get like 100 million viewers if you stream it.
Oh, if somebody's been unbanning a load of people again, it wasn't me. Because I ain't got my status.
No, they unbanned all the people.
They convinced themselves to do it, which was a bit weird.
And the people have been trolling them, pretended to apologise, and they fully accepted it, and they've just come back in again. I've lost the ribbons.
It was like they just gave up. It was a bit weird.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm still banned.
You're the worst though, aren't you? You're just the worst guy out there.
Yeah.
The only thing is, like, they bring it on themselves, because... Yeah, just...
I mean, I did call him an arsehole, so I kinda deserve it.
The thing is, if you're gonna join a community, at least respect everyone, be nice to everyone, and just be yourself. Don't come in, tell lies, make up stories that make no sense, and expect everyone to have those to respect you.
Yeah.
That's what I don't care about it. Like, that isn't even something you have to understand in this, that's just a genuine life. It's common sense more or less. Like, no one would have a problem with it. No one would have a problem with it if he was just like that, but...
Well, if he just told the truth and...
Sorry, yeah, just told the truth and...
Oh, we don't talk about this again, are we?
Oh, sorry, Jacob, I was eating. I got a bit distracted.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it's all kicking off in there again, Ian.
Hang on. I'll just park up on the side.
Yeah, you crashed into me and then I...
We've got to have some entertainment.
Oh, it might have started off as entertainment. Now it's just boring, isn't it?
Well, yeah.
I thought actually them accepting a few of us as modders was interesting, but now it's just all these other kids come in and trash talk them again.
I've got a model role now.
Ooh.
I'll post a picture of my now.
I was about to say, shouldn't you have a map as well?
Yeah, no, I can't do anything.
Yeah, you can. You did that in Combine
I
Edit.
did do a new one combine, but that was just sort of hashed together.
Try and get some pictures of Sam's Sam's 27 as post them.
Say they're your own, you won't mind. Just say it's your own Combine.
On the upside, on there, you're more likely to have that picture stolen and claimed as their own somewhere else anyway.
Yeah.
Oh crap,
Oh,
that's
me
very
too.
public.
I'm going to be finishing my stream in a few minutes anyway, so...
It's fine, I'm sure I know everyone that's in your stream. Why did you ever go to Twitch for?
Because it's fun.
Fun?
Yeah.
You used to have loads of people watching, now you've got 8. It's got to be pretty painful.
Yeah.
Ian just not sugarcoating anything.
Oh, it was a bit savage, wasn't it?
Of course I
A little bit.
That's my job to not sugarcoat things.
You know what I mean, though.
Oh,
I
no.
know why you moved to Twitch, but it's, yeah.
Yeah. There's a bit of a resort, 30 people in a street and, 10, 15.
I'm a little surprised, though, because Twitch did get more popular for a bit, didn't it?
Yeah, but then there's probably quite a lot of people that would watch the stream on VC.
Yeah.
You'd probably get the same amount of viewers in VC.
I think most of my Western Shore streams do quite well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that's mostly due to the mods we use and...
Yeah. Are you running the mods on here?
Interesting.
No.
No.
No. None of what's on the server is on here.
That's why you use in challenges.
Yeah. He's a diesel.
Just to make it challenging.
I knew that was going to be said. I was waiting for it.
I missed it.
No, you did.
I don't know what Gordon said.
Oh god, here we go. He's bent down the outside. Don't let him past. Don't let him past.
No! She's into tree.
Probably being unsensible.
No, we wouldn't do that.
Oh, that's good. To hear of that.
No.
See,
Yes!
Where are you?
I understand why Oxy put that in straw as like the straw mill. Straw mill.
There.
Sawmill there. But it's like, it just feels in the wrong place to me.
Feels like it should have a little forest.
Well, I put it in the top left hand corner of the map, but
Even though it's the bottom.
It does just feel like it's a bit random placed in it.
What's
Shut
that?
off
Yeah.
pass.
Oh, hell.
other than where I put it, I don't really know where else you could put it.
I put it down to the shop where he put the little forest.
Shut off pass. Now where are you gonna go?
In the river. Oh no!
Oh god. Kicking off over there, is it?
I was being sensible.
No, you weren't.
I struggle to
Oh, it
believe
is.
that.
He
It was
actually
all-
watched the stream and I was being sensible.
I did see Ben being sensible,
No, he was
Looks
trying
like Ben's going in the river.
and I also saw Crumple try and ram.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get to the field.
Which control Z is it to reset?
Can you put forward drive?
Not on these,
I know.
no.
I was going to say, I know you have tracks, but
Oh, what's the simple reset button?
Oh, it's shift backspace.
Shift backspace, yeah.
Nope.
Oh, they're all 30ized.
Yeah, it's left shift backspace.
so Ben just knocked you off a bridge and he's not even got any points for the spray.
Yeah. Oh.
Just get Colin to like drive into you. Oh, that
Oh.
worked well.
I'll help.
I've driven into him now, what?
I'll just
Well.
reset that drill.
Just having a nice deep drill.
We'll just clip through the bridge, so can't really do what I was then going to recommend.
No, bridge has got a solid.
I think them lily pads on. Oh no, they don't. I thought they had collisions on.
No, they don't.
Now what are you going to do, Ben?
I don't know. There's not much I can do, to be honest.
It's all Ben's fault.
Why is it spawned you under the bridge yet it spawns Ben like 10 meters in the air?
Because if you hold it down, then it just keeps raising you up higher and higher.
How does it?
But I couldn't do anything because the bridge has a solid collision on it.
How far's the moon away?
Yeah.
Excuse me, Ben.
We put this on here and it gets abused every week.
Oh yeah. Of course it does.
So if you were to do a ramp and then do that, what would happen?
All the way there, now close for bloody New Year. I'll wait at the shop instead.
No,
Go
Ben.
Chinese.
Yeah, Chinese New Year's not for a month.
It doesn't matter, they're still close to the fucking New Year.
Oh, can I Chinese
Why?
people are there?
No idea.
Is that like a tier 4 policy or something?
No, I wrote the other day. Quite a lot of them do close for New Year. Thing is, it's because most of them these days have a, an English person at the front.
They have Watsits and a Chinese.
It's, yeah, so...
But But I thought that English person that worked at the front was the one that didn't have no English friends, so he had to like go spend his life with Chinese people.
No.
Just so he felt like he
spend
had
his life
friends.
with Chinese people.
They're just people with a lot of free Chinese food.
What are you doing?
And that.
I'm trying to get into the yard and I can't.
Is that because people are being annoying?
So I got myself a Wall's breakfast
I feel like
roll,
Ben
sausage, egg
Stark.
and bacon. See what this is all about.
Don't be late for breakfast. You can't have that at this time of night.
Oh, I can.
Ben, you're doing it all wrong.
I think it might be out of date though, because it says 1786.
I swear you could drive over
Bet
the
me
top of
chances on
it.
it.
Could you not?
I'm on my way in the big traffic.
I have
Just get some air. You'll be fine.
I was waiting for Jake.
Why are you waiting for me?
Why not?
Fair enough. I'm on my way.
on the way from misery to happiness.
I've got one of them Biscoff dips.
Yeah,
You know,
keep going,
Biscoff?
Jacob, keep going.
What are you lot doing? Yeah, I got one of them Biscoffs and Go thingies.
I've got myself a chocolate mousse sprinkled with bits of chocolate brownie.
I got myself vodka and coke because, like, you all stressed me out from talking about contracting work.
I had like 3 sausage rolls of each.
Because you're an alcoholic.
Do that conversation. I missed half.
I had Twix and a packet of beef hula hoops.
Beef hula hoops.
Yeah, I went a bit OTT. Now I've got a Biscoff and Go, Dairy Dunkers, sausage and bacon sausage roll, tube of Pringles, bag of pork scratchings, bag of cookies, 2 Lindor eggs, 4 pack of Whisper Golds.
Hey.
Did you walk out of your front door and feel like the Chinese was too far away to walk today?
No, because the Chinese is next door to the shop, so.
And to the shop, we raged about the Chinese being shut, man. Like,
Well,
probably
it wasn't the
overkill.
news, yeah. The worst of it is I
Guys,
spent near enough the same amount in the bloody shop as I would have done in the fucking Chinese.
That's probably true. I'm a bit like that.
Yeah, £11 to spend, isn't it?
No.
There we go. Problem solved.
Hey, Tesco's.
At least you get to spend £11 on a Chinese.
The nearest
Like, up to
Tesco's
like
to here is
40
about an hour and a half
quid,
walk from my house.
You spent 40 quid on Chinese.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
normally
5 of them.
we ever get a takeaway.
I had like 5 people's portions, so it's fine.
Haha!
We used to have a banging Chinese here on this shop.
Well, it would have been gone if it's gone banging. You sure that weren't Muslim food?
Can't say things like that.
Did you say Muslim food?
He did.
I went into a patty shop once and the guy's like, you look like my brother from North Pakistan with
But
big
not that
beard and
big.
black hair. Like, no, fuck off.
So much for the PG stream.
It's after 10 o'clock.
I never swore on mine, so there's nothing anti-PG about mine.
It's fine. I was gonna like just chop the last 10 minutes off or so.
There you go. Ben's back where he belongs.
Where is he then?
On his side.
In the pigs.
Yeah.
Well, he eats enough of food like one. Someone's
in you
picked
go.
up an egg.
In you go. Go on.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh
Well, that's
god.
going to be more of the challenges.
It's going to descend into chaos in about 3, 2, 1.
Come on, Colin, get your contract.
No, thank you. I'll pass.
Come on. Really?
Little and large.
I can't get quad track out of the shed. There might be a drill abandoned through
I
the
can't
roof.
believe you lot are still talking about UK modern. Well, Dave's just put in a load of people have been unbanned again.
Yeah, that was ages ago. Just now.
Yeah, the kid's just a wank.
Just run me over, fine.
Okay.
Just trying to clean the tractor here.
I know one thing, I don't feel any different to you.
No.
That we're no longer part of the European common market. You know, the government was saying how it was going to make everything better. I feel the same as I did yesterday.
Yeah. That's made everything worse because Chinese was shut.
Mm.
That would never have happened if they'd been allowed to be Europeans. I can't run through Jacob. What the? I can't run him over. What's going on here?
Why?
There's like a solid collision on him.
On who?
On Ben.
I just realised, Ian, when we all jumped ship earlier, we left Jess in the bloody FD.
Oops.
She
She wasn't here, wasn't she?
No,
She was in VC.
I went to move her over to Crumble's thing, but I couldn't do that because it was through servers.
Yeah.
Then
Well,
yeah, she did mention it.
could just tell her to join.
I'll put an invite in. Well, there should be an invite in mine anyway. Oh, here we
She
go.
has joined. She has joined. She's in the welcome thing. I see it a minute ago. Well, a minute ago.
Yeah, I think she just needs to select their roles.
Yeah, well, can I have bacon and egg?
Oh no, Ben! No.
Go on, Jacob. Say it. Say it, Jacob.
Go on, say it. Say it.
I get 2021 off to bang.
Go on, say it. Your first one of the year. Go on. He knows he wants to.
We're gonna save that one for special occasion.
No, yeah, it is a special occasion. It's New Year's Day.
Special.
True.
Yeah.
I need something that's faster.
Why? Because mine's too fast.
Well, hang on. Give Jacob here. I'll stick a 9-volt battery on his tongue. He'll go really quick. We'll charge him up.
As we've already established, they don't do things like that anymore because they're boring.
Yeah, I know.
By rights, I should be dead, but you know, I'm not.
Technically, we all should be.
No, I don't.
Let's face it, a couple of 100 years ago, me and you probably would have been. Average life expectancy was like 21 years a couple of 100 years ago. Not sure whether that's a good or bad thing, knowing there's a new farm sim due out at some point in the next 10 years. You know, I mean,
Alright,
is it nice to experience it, or have they, you know,
Yay, I escaped.
forced us into the horror that it's going to be?
You mean the next buggy mess installment?
What I mean is Farm Sim. I mean Farm Sim 11 with a new name is what they're going to be bringing out. So that's basically what all the others have been. And then we'll have to wait for Ian to fix it all.
Pretty much. Stand by it. FS13 was the best one they ever made.
I never played it.
No, nor did I.
I nearly did. I got given FS11, but it didn't work on my computer.
The thing is, I wonder what is so good about 13. But I think it was kind of. It weren't that.
It wasn't that brilliant, but it was just the first one with some really good mods.
Yeah, because I was going to say, because I've seen gameplay of 13 and I think it looks like a lot of
Everyone
rubbish.
just remembers Spring Hill and the NI modding bots and stuff like that.
I think it's when the community was like more
What the
together.
hell's happened there?
That
And
is
like,
interesting.
it was when the community was more together, and it was kind of like
It's the tractor on the roof for me, Crumb, if you pan out a bit. You can see it.
there was loads of
the
good
camera's
mods.
playing up.
They were kind of
There it
new
is.
ideas, things that haven't been tried before. And as far as the base engine of
Oh, Jacob, go away.
13, it was much better than what we'd had before.
Jump on
So
the
there was a
tractor.
lot more modding leeway.
Car.
You should be able to jump on there.
Was that a
Also,
modern than a
although
feed wagon? Where you could
also
feed
the
grain in?
standard of like, or the level of detail, shall we say, wasn't as such a high level as it was in 17. Obviously, they've kind of raised the bar with modelling in 19 to unreachable for most people.
There we go.
You know,
Yeah, see,
But you know what I
For
mean?
me, I say
Sorry, Jake.
Like modelling wise, it was kind of a hobby modeler could model something and it would blend in with the rest of the kit with 13 so it felt in place. So therefore you could get a jumble of mods and they'd all go fit together fine. Yeah, they weren't 100% great. However, there is some decent models for 13 because obviously we used them for 17.
yeah, for me, I'd
They
say
needed
now at the
texture
present,
updates, but you know,
at current
they weren't
state,
hot work.
17 and 19 are equally for me now. I'd say that's. I wouldn't ever go lower than 17, but yeah, I'd say they're both equally awesome.
The thing is with 13 as well, it's like when the more realistic was added, that was kind of a new thing, as well as there was a hell of a lot of mods released for more realistic, unlike when it ventured into 17.
That's
What was that? Was it soil mod they had at one point as well?
Also the
Yeah.
soil mod as well, yeah,
Oh,
that
15.
kind.
Yeah, and
that
then
was
Jobs
15
released it for 17 as well, didn't they? And their pack of 4 thingy they did.
Oh, that was it. I win.
The soil mod never made it into 17.
But yeah, no, that real what's it thing, I don't like it in any game. 19 is dismal. Just
What's that?
the amount of errors that causes for mods in 19 is unbearable.
Hey, who's
Real
resetting
what?
stuff?
Realistic driving or whatever it's called, where you know where the
Stuff.
vehicle basically starts to stick into the ground when the more weight it carries. Yeah,
Oh,
19 it's just been.
More realistic works great in 17, it's just the fact that you have to do pretty much edit every mod to work with it,
Yeah,
so it becomes too much work.
Hey,
yeah. I mean, 19's more or
If I
less the same,
could,
it works
if I
like
could be
default
bothered,
mods.
if I could be bothered to make every mod that we use more realistic, then I would quite happily go more realistic every time.
Yeah, just wait for Ollie to do it all, and then you know.
Yeah, it's one of those things that.
If Ollie
See,
wants to do
MR
it,
for
I'm
me, it's
quite
never
happy
really
to do
been
it.
a big thing. It's nice when it's done well, like I say, it just never seems to feel right for me. It always feels like it's over aggressive every time I've ever tried it. Like it's gone from not being weighty enough to being like you're carrying 70 tons on the back. It's just, yeah, I don't know. But then see, I think that's more a limitation of farm sim than the actual MR mod itself. Because obviously it's where Giants have done such a bad job of coding it.
Valley View's a great map, doesn't it?
What
Pretty much all of more realistic overrides all of Giants' default coding. However, there are some parts which is just impossible to recode.
yeah,
Well, I say impossible to recode.
Jacob,
Like,
where are you
it's
going?
pretty much hard coded to be like that.
anyone want to join me for a drive round?
I can't think off the top of my head of an example, but yeah, there is some flaws.
Are you impressed by my parking skills there?
yeah. See,
However,
for me,
more
I'm quite
realistic
happy.
is a clear
Having
improvement.
having drive control on 19 pretty much does it for me. I'm quite happy with just having that.
I see Jacob's taken a tour of where nothing
Darren.
exists.
How do you get out there,
like
Jacob?
control.
I went down the river.
I'd actually be interested to see how bad that actually looks.
What?
It's literally just random bits of terrain and small distance hills. Like,
Well, I can't even remember what it looked like before I actually redid it.
Oh, well, let me get in the river and I'll show you.
But you don't have to, you don't drive through the river though. You have to sort of go around the bank, otherwise you sink.
Yeah, mind the fish crumble.
Oh, no,
I've
I'm
had
in
a
the wrong
problem.
field.
Oh no, I know how to solve my problem. Simple reset.
This way.
You'd think so, wouldn't you?
Yeehaw!
I think you can get out the top of the map too, I think.
Land
Like
it.
above,
Stick the
like,
land in. Do I fit?
Would have gone so badly if you'd have got stuck on your roof then. You'll sink. Oh. Hang on. What's that in there? Someone's lost their cedar.
Yeah, it's mine.
Oh, yeah, well, that says it all really.
Don't drive too deep.
I wish there was a way of disabling that nonsense.
Well, it is on the west coast. And there is mods for it.
Voila. Can you go? No, you can't go through that. Gonna catch me a Jacob.
Oh my god, that terrain's a right mess.
Mm.
Now I've seen it, I kind of remember how bad it actually was to flatten all that out.
It looks like a big effort there. Oh.
Also, to blend in with the road was just a pain, but...
Oh, I'm stuck.
So have you extended your one out here then?
Yeah, completely out.
Yeah, alright, Jacob, I'm stuck under everything.
Basically, just there's a roundabout that basically takes you back into the village. And it also goes around the top of the map too.
Crumble's stuck underneath it now.
Aha! Not that I can get anywhere, like, but you know.
The kid's still up.
Yeah.
Simple reset ain't working. What's the buttons?
R.
I feel like we're back on Mud Runner.
I was earlier when I got stuck on that tree.
No, can't do it. Oh well, I'm gonna finish my stream here anyway.
Yeah, remember everyone, hands, face, space.
Yeah. Keep your hands out of my face and give me my space.
And if you're a Londoner, what the hell were you playing at last night?
And your homework for next week is to lick a 9-volt battery.
Yep. Add your homework, peeps. Look, 9-volt battery.
And if you want a Fent hat, don't ask Adam.
No. If you think licking the 9-volt battery went well, stick a fork in a plug.
Alright. That's it for tonight, peeps. So I shall catch you all later.
Cheerio, Flippy.
TTFN.